All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Children of all ages, pets, interested wild animals, whoever you are. I'm glad to have you here. I'm Hambbage, and thanks so much for tuning back in. This will be our third um, instance of running wild in the dungeons of Dredmor. Excuse the hiccups. I have taken a little break since our first two sessions. I mean, try to take a break between every one. Got outside a little bit. It's cool. It's gray, but it's fairly dry, and actually the wind isn't going too much right at the moment. So just stretched my legs a bit. Had a little bit of salad for some early dinnerish, and wanted to get back in. So um, let's do our little toggle here with Dungeons and Dredmor. The uh, interplay of the two screens is a little interesting. So here we go to our old Hambbage the Adventurer. Done. And as you see, nothing, there's an automatic save. I think that will do just whatever the last save you already did was. In our last episode, we reached level 2 and just got established, and then quickly um, headed for a break because we were at about 2 hours. Um, well, hello, Mr. Toady. You're only 19 hit points, so that's pretty good. Um, yeah, wow, look at that. We get a level. Awesome. So we're already doing very well on our sword. We still only have one, so kind of limited benefit of the dual wield. Let's take a look here. Students' research into the use of swords has unlocked terrible secrets. You have the chance of executing exceptionally grievous attacks in combat while using swords. So the melee damage and um, crit chance maybe is what that one is. I'm not sure. Uh, those two are just kind of always there, and then your critical attacks or something, getting more damaging. So very good there. And then that would unlock the highest level of swords, which would be the sword poet. Pen is said to be mightier than the sword, but a true warrior uses his sword as a pen. With a skill, he mastered the use of the sword and the counter attack. So lots of additional across the board damage, and probably a significant boost to the counters or the damage that you do when you do counter. So we can push that forward, and I may very well. The bow, I'm still a little bit hesitant, not because we aren't eager to get it up to speed as well, primarily because we don't yet have the ammo or the funds to just stock up on ammo. So still holding a little bit there. Our dual wield, we'll want to get to speed, and if we can purchase our next, that may be our next unlock, even before we finish off single sword. Um, these are the ones we kind of want to look at though to see if we want to push off our offensive skills at this point. Highly aware, you can see very well, very well, especially traps and other things that would do you harm. Also loot. So we get wider visual range, we get wider trap sense or trap awareness, and I think that's dodges is the fiber or evade. So good there. And again, perception all the way across is going to help us with traps and looting. Um, and finally, at the very end, we can get eye lasers, cooldown type damage skill. So long way away there. Our burglary, we could get some more trap unlock and apply that. Our assassination, we don't want to forget about down here. It can also help us deal some damage. With the next level, it gives us some stealth attribute. It gives us one more to nimble, and remember that helps our crit. or a special attack damage. So very good there. And it also moves us one more to our venomous special attack. And when these are on cooldowns, you can kind of flip flop back and forth. If you got lots of enemies to handle, it's handy to have two different skills on cooldown. So also very appealing to perhaps get that where it will help both. And then this is really, as the traps get tough, helping to allow us to very easily pull some of those away. So I think it's really at this point between our assassination skill tree, moving up to these two, and our 5. Just massive damage. 2 levels here is a particularly quick goal. I mean, again, we can be all the way up on our swords at that point too. I think just for variety, we don't want to be singly minded. So let's go ahead and get this. It'll help our sneakiness and our nimbleness. So we're going to get a direct offensive benefit, and kind of mixes things up a little bit. We don't want to just be boring old, only work on one skill at a time, right? How fun is that? So we got a Prince Mushroom there. All right, we got some Diggles. We got some traps. We got a fancy urn to break. It's broken now. Diggle kill, and so we're going to see overlap of the some of the same mobs, but we'll start to see some more of the rare ones. For instance, we saw the Baron, and there's another one there. Ikwati, the Nordic Stars, is a demon at 75 hit points. The Djinns like to inhale a small attractive glass vessels like gin bottles because they think it's slimming. This monster has not noticed your presence. Well, that's handy. And again, we just increased our stealth quite a bit. And 2 of them are going to come at once. So having done that, let's try to soften him up a little bit. And if things go really well, he'll shift over. There we go. Now we can apply and boom, hit both of these guys. Now he's pretty effectively worn down. We'll just use a softball, and then we'll hit him once more with our sword. And just like that, we got a named monster. Not sure, sometimes you're just going to encounter named monsters as a new threat on a new level. Another, what should we call it, the headband, Karate Kid. Refreshing water, Regal Vim. Nice. Let's get some more cash. We definitely want that. All the rest of this stuff, more or less junky. Oh, the lamp's in the way. I'm like, why can't I move down? Barrel. Nothing good in the urn. I do like to try to kind of push to a wall or another. Something that kind of gives me a bounding. We'll try it. Oh. When you see traps go off, don't just stand there. Get clear until especially if they're like acid or clouds of damage, they'll hit in that AOE and keep hitting. So get out. Same will go. Some of the mobs will begin to start using those types of attacks as well. Oh, and we didn't read about the crustaceanoid warrior came from the Krabby Shores to seek adventure. So New, getting some new monster types, which is cool, and some more ghosts. Oh, we got a Electro Blobby. Surprisingly, shockingly, he uses shock damage, and at least at one point we had some resistance or saw some of that. Potion of mana, we don't care. So already we could, we could just push down to level 3. And some people will do, kind of try to speed run, jump a few levels, either feeling that they're already geared up to the point where they can, or just hoping to avoid potentially running into monsters, and then being able to go back up again with better gear. If you can jump a level and get lucky, you can. This is a mellow shrine. The mellow shrine makes you want to like chill out and stuff. So that's pretty chill. A smuggler's vest. Now let's see how this compares to our poncho. Who's scruffy looking? If you don't know that quote, you're maybe in the wrong place. I don't think that really it's much better. It has absorption. What does this one have? 7 dodges and 3 enemy dodge reduction, so more likely to hit and slip away. This for us has sneak, I think. 3 sneak, 1 absorption, which we don't have much at all, and then 3 dodge. So yeah, I mean, just the base armor probably helps out a little bit. Let's go ahead and Han Solo it up. Again, we can depending on what we have in currently equipped or what we fortunately they're just so rude about not lining up for my attack. And that is one of the drawbacks of that special attack. Is that, they do have to be arranged in the right area to get that multiple damage. Like any good enemy, they're not just trying to make life easy on you. So may not always happen, but we'll definitely try to. Oh man, I saw it and I couldn't stop. Be aware, that it will, if you linger on keys, being used to Minecraft, where WASD is, just kind of constantly reacting. These are turn-based, so if you hold, it may stack 1 or 2 and keep you moving. So it's tougher to do it than to say it, but try to go cautiously where there can be traps and things, and just know, your momentum may carry you into a bit of trouble. 119 now for the Baron. Since he hasn't seen us, let's try to back up. We got 10 wooden bolts and we got 64 softballs. I think we'll just pepper him a few times here. Not gonna do a ton of damage, but then we'll switch and try to use our beefier fire arrows. Okay, now he's up on us. I don't know if he's at a spot where he likes to run away, but not too much. We do get the Baron's hat, worth a comparison. The hat contains a special power that keeps you partying all night long. magic-y. You know, anytime you see partying, drinking, anything like that, think magic-y. And again, half of its special effect is around magic generation, so no way that can hang with Arcana Took. So we're good with it. Let's try to reposition this for our play session out of the way, and we'll close it up. And since we're up on this wall, I do want to keep it. I like keeping the character map open. I even put the inventory over there, so I can play a little bit with it depending on which way I'm working. But it's not so good when the map stops scrolling with you. No. Oh, okay. So, what do we have here, you may be asking? This is a monster zoo. Every level except the first will have a monster zoo. Some room full of mobs, and they are just going to load up and come after us. We want to be able to retreat. We're going to get in a few shots here while we can. And we don't even, there will be, here's a death without the A. Death, a terrifying phantasmal reaper with a menacing scythe. This monster is trying to kill you. Whites. Lovely. It's a levitating spellcasting skull. This monster is trying to kill you. The electro lobbies we've already seen. If you thought this was just a regular blob of animated slime, then you're in for a shock. And, some of these murderous rutabaga is a new vegetable kind of in the turnip line, known as the Swedish turnip. So evidently, root vegetables are huge and murderous in the Viking lands. This monster is trying to kill you. So a whole variety, whole big room full of monsters. And over here you can see it's named the Algebraic Home. There are 52 monsters left in the zoo. If we clear it before we leave, whether that's up a stairway or down or anything else, we will get a reward item. So we want to take care of business, but we also don't want to get killed. And entirely possible here. We got to be careful. So you saw a whole bunch of exclamation points as we went. We're going to kind of take every opportunity. Man, he came up quick. Let's hit him. Oh, and the Diggles. I forgot about the Diggles coming back around behind us. Go here. We're gonna kind of use this corner as our egress point. We want them to line up. Having the angle here is going to keep many of the ranged ones from hitting us on first shot, or just continually shooting at us. So that's good. But what this doesn't give us is a great opportunity to use our special attack that gives us three mobs in a row of damage. So as we retreat, if they keep building on us, then we'll have more of that. And keep watching your health, be ready to do just that, and know that things like Diggles can get around behind you. And the game isn't just dumb when it comes to that. Now, we've got some of these things that we've never been able to cook before, but when you get opportunities, even if you're relatively high on health, use them while you can. Okay, more exclamation points. That means that they'll be coming again. Oh, this is our first unfriendly AI. This shows the tangible threat of the unfriendly AI problem. This monster is trying to kill you. He may rack up some damage on us. Let's go ahead and hit him with our special. Okay, see the damage there is actually coming out of the mummy, that kind of sand skulls looking cloud stuff. We can't just stand and take that. It will wreck us. And you can already see um, we're not doing great, and we haven't done a lot of damage to him yet. So we want to pull back and see if we can survive that. Now we can work our way back again. That's fine, but I don't know. It's either death or the mummies, one or the other, that will hit you with that cloud. Okay, so while he's distant, let's go ahead and hit a 10 food. Now those don't. It's not instant, so you got to wait all the turns for that food to be applied. Would have been nice if we could counter that. Okay. Now, you get a counter. We've got a -1 heart there. I don't know if I'll take fire. I think he's just burning. I don't think that will hurt us though. But this isn't the kind of challenge that pays you to be aggressive. You want to be smart, take it easy. Try to play to your own strengths and advantages, whatever those are in your build. Boy, I wish I knew if that fire would actually hurt me. I don't think so. Okay, so we got through it. We got 32. I think we started with 58. So we're making some progress. Now here's how can I get out? I think just through that. Let's hit those guys. Oh, Diggle. See if we can survive here. Oh no, we got another death. Still 5 more turns before we get death. How? Oh, it's half of him. He hit me there. Okay, not the end of the world. Let's take another Danish. If they're gonna give me a chance to recoup some of my health, I'm gonna take it. I don't want to go so far that I lose track of the zoo as an achievement. I want to get credit for clearing it, but I also want to have time to recover my health, right? And just watch as as they. That's kind of a waste, but I feel like escaping to get back out of it. The other thing to kind of keep an eye on is your XP. If if it's going up, I mean, we still need like 600. We're not getting that for individual kills. We get like 40 a pop, right? So, um, but keep an eye. You can definitely use your level ups as a chance to repair your health. You'll get full health regen. So if you see you're right on the brink, at least don't eat a massive food, right? These are a full 40. That's kind of, I'm saving those in the moment, or that at the moment, for a kind of last ditch. Hey, it's about to go real bad. Um, and we're down to 19. Do I want to eat my last Danish? I don't know. Got some more cash there. Oh, what else do we? Leather boots. Um, 2, 1, and 1. 1, 1, and 4. Yeah, let's go ahead and it's a little bit of a push, but we'll upgrade with the knowledge that those could be further improved. Good thing here is that we're now in a position to use this and soften these guys up a little bit with the soft balls. Softball again. Hit him once more. All right, that's down to 14. Our health is okay, but I'm just going to kind of, dance and dodge just a bit. Okay, I think we might have drawn a few of, ooh. Him. Okay. Hit him again. It's one more down. Down to single digits. Just a little back and forth to see if anybody's following and who those may be. Let's maybe try to drag him. Okay. Let's try the softball to the ghosts again. Oh man, those other ones went so much more quickly. You may find that at times you'll kind of draw the whole room. You hit one and everybody's after you. But yeah, we're now getting to that point where we can just kind of come in and we can see all the 4 that are here still. Who's scruffy looking? I love that they respawn to, and that may be totally independent, but I love that we're wearing the vest and they're telling us we're scruffy looking like Han Solo. Awesome. So we cleared the zoo. It loves giving us shoes today. So we got some shoes. You put on Corzar, the sanguine bee in your sanguine bee in your thing. That is kind of trash, honestly. Couple resistance and 3 stars. The leather boots we picked up are better. So I don't know that we need that, but yeah, we cleared our first zoo. Awesome. And fortunately, we didn't have to use all our food or all our ranged equipment to do it yet. Oh. Oh man, that doesn't do it. I was looking for a way to use the special attack without, or stop using it when you've got the wrong thing. I guess just be extra careful to look before you hit right click. And we can kind of keep that as our default. Crude stone axe, just a little bit of cash, not even that great. All right, so we've come through the zoo. We have, and I don't think you can. Maybe late in the game you can get multiple zoos, but I don't know. Usually, you've done it. It's good. You're done. Okay, so here's what I said that you don't want to inadvertently put a lutefisk cube into a another lutefisk cube. Bad things will happen. Maybe some point will, but it's our first. I mean, let's see how far we get playing for real, and then maybe I'll at someday play like I forgot. maybe someday I will try to downplay my own stupidity by accidentally doing that and say I was just trying to give you guys some entertainment. Okay, we just get the same text that we'd seen on the last unlucky former adventure. Trap. Let him come to us. Hit him twice with a sword. Still full health. Alright, we're back into another seemingly maze of lever hops. I am uploading at the same time that we're playing here, and a couple times as it's not in the actual play, but as I've loaded new rooms, it will I'll say a lutefisk statue. Lutefisk for the lutefisk god. You have tithed 0 pieces of lutefisk. So the little lutefisk box that we have maintained, when you get a lot, and I mean a lot of lutefisk, like hundreds of pieces of lutefisk, go ahead and make a donation to that shrine, and you'll get some item. Personally, I don't think it's a real good return. Okay, so this is just straight up kill a monster leader and its followers. We did one of those on the first level, and you can see I mentioned sometimes on the map they'll show up. So you see these kind of like red skulls. Those are those hordes that are otherwise causing trouble, I guess. And ooh, level up. So here's the real decision. I think we're going to go here, even before our next sword. Being able to toggle between 2 special attacks is pretty darn good. So we'll do that. Let's read about it. Infuse your weapon or boot with a vile poison. Lasts only for a few attacks, so make it count. So we can charge up our weapon as a special attack, hit with extra, it basically just gives another attack in here for a time. Um, Roll with those, and then by the time it's cooled back to normal, if we've got the multiple enemies intact, that should be ready to go. So for zoos and things, real nice to be able to switch. So let's go ahead and charge it. So now 36 to get it back, but we get 6 attacks with poison on. So it's not going to let you just run away with the game, but 3 toxic damage on top is pretty good against a guy that. How much? Let's read about this guy. Korgazar, the Knives of Defenestrations. He's an attack monster of a demon variety. He had 66 health. Jin's late to inhale small. Okay, yeah, we know about the Jins and their gin drinking. I don't know that this is going to do more or less. We hit him for 14, 3, and 3. Let's hit him here and see. Not good at all. He hit me with a bunch of garbage. Like any of that. But I must have countered him too because he's already down to 27. And he blocked it? That's not good. There we go. 22, 3, and 3. Yeah, he blocked one, but we got him. Got him in the end. So let's hopefully do a little walk around cleanup here. This is one of our missing. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Here I'm running around trying to, slow play the ghost. And I run right into a trap. Alright. Now that I've taken care of the enemies, let's come back over here. Let's get our inventory and get our Lutefisk cube opened up and positioned. And then let's see what all we got. So Lutefisk goes in the Lutefisk cube, obviously. So yeah, we're about a tenth of a way to where we want to be. Apple in. Sandwich just not in. Those are going to be handy to have. Aged steak does go in. We just picked that up. I don't know what that is. That's enchanted. Pilsner is junk. The sewer brew is junk. Grog is okay, Cash. I mean, it's not awesome, but it's okay at least. Alright, let's go do a bit of stuff dropping. Grenades. I haven't come across a lot more arrows of any kind. Real early at the start of the game, we picked up quite a few, and then so 10. All right, what 11? So 10 on this cheese, 14 on this. I got a 13 and a 14. So there was a. Is it the headband, or was there something else we were going to hang on to? I guess we've already got one of the headbands. There was something that we said, oh yeah, we can hang on to that in case we need it as a backup. Oh, the poncho. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then the rest of this stuff we'll put down in our sale pile. Sell, 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 sell. Not the food. Sell, 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 sell. And of course, with the exception of while a zoo is running, as far as I know, you can go back upstairs at any time. You won't lose your quests, um, won't lose any of your progress. You just get that chance to go take a little bit of a breather. So we're gonna load up our sandwiches. They're at 29, so a nice mid tier. When you're doing a zoo, it's good to be able to get to that point where they're not just threatening you, but you've taken a beating. Boost up your health a little bit and fully replenish it. We could practically do that right now. We're not going to. The other thing that we can do while we're here, and let's do it at least with those. We'll keep, I guess, the 6 heart meat because we're a little low, frankly, right now. But that gives us a clear inventory, and we can get back to it without having to go find Brax and immediately try to sell to clear our inventory. We got poison water bar. Oh, cold water. Now that is damage and resistance, so that's pretty good. It never comes at the most convenient time. Boomerangs are hand. Oh, and there we go. There were some bolts that I hadn't known we were sitting on. So good. Did I see like a ruby or something? I don't think so. Looks like a trap down here though. It's kind of the trap behind those doors. That's the trap spot. Now what? I wonder why one of these. Oh, okay. So these are our monsters. I don't know why we're coming down here. Those are our monsters. Maybe this is just random. Oh, okay. All right, come on. Oh, dumb ranged mobs. All right. Here. I guess this will, if we kill him, then all the others should try to flee. Keep them from hitting us so aggressively at least. And being ranged, that's nice to have to deal with. Gnarled club, great. Mana potion, great. Nothing in a fancy urn, great. Nothing in a barrel. What a wonderful room we found. We have a lever. I just pulled it. Nothing seemingly happened. Now, that doesn't mean nothing happened. It just means seemingly nothing happened. Now, how did we get... Oh, I guess we get the quest after, because Inconsequentia is right back over here. So let's go over and see... Well, let's see if we can cut through. I doubt it. It's usually not the way it goes, but... Ghost. Back up to good health. There's our Lutefisk statue. So he shows up as a fish. That's part of why we weren't going back after this. Let's go up here. And already we're frighteningly OP for where we're at in this game. But that won't last. Don't worry. I like how he just keeps snoozing. Oh yeah, don't mind me. I'm just catching a few Z's here. Was that right here? Strange. Kind of looked like there was a panel open there, but I don't see how to get. Give it a try. Oh, get out of the steam then. I think that was a steam. Oh, it didn't even say what kind of a trap it was. Yeah, anytime there's... Oh, it's up here. Okay. Hey, look at that. More adventuring pants. Alright. This is not at all towards the quest monsters we're looking for, but that's okay. Let's see what he does. Come on. Well, I won't have any hard feelings. It's tough to see some of their speech bubbles, at least for me, because I'm used to playing this in full screen, and it's smaller to be able to scale to the ratio that I can use to record the video. So apologies there if I miss some things. What Oh, I thought that was a transporting torch. I was like, what? Why can I not go? Um, I like to kind of let the oh, get out of that sand again. I think that's asphyxiation, but it kind of will damage the other mobs. So if those go off in the middle of a zoo or something, you'll actually find that a lot of your enemies will take quite a bit of damage before they ever reach you if they have to walk through it, and they linger quite a while, which is no darn good. So what do we have on us that we want to try to equip? We're already to the point where we can replace our sword, so I think it's time. Pleased. Fantastic. Blast away everything in front of you. So we must get some blasting damage. That's fantastic. For Fro, the incoming fiends, blast away everything in front of you. So it's asphyxiative. Asphyxiative damage is very hard to spell and is inflicted upon your opponent when you attack suddenly causes them to stop breathing. This is usually accomplished by removing air from their room and replacing it with gas, cabbage scents, or noxious cologne. It's not affected by your opponent's armor. Now listen, hold on a second. As Hambbage, I am deeply offended, and cabbage smells. Cabbage smells are wonderful, you jerk. But I like it on my sword. So awesome. We get more damage that's difficult to mitigate for most mobs, I would imagine. And is that more sneakiness as well? Our sneakiness is just crazy, and that's why we're able to walk up on some of these monsters and just kind of hit them a few times. There was one that was sleeping, and I kind of mentioned it, but only in passing. Kron, thank you. We've gotten 3 already. Now, at some point here, we're going to get our comeuppance, right? We're going to start getting displeased responses on good items that, we're wondering if we should or shouldn't actually enchant. Oh, is that the blasting? Or the... Look at that. I don't know what I'm doing, but I like it. Whatever that was. Oh, maybe that was their shocky stuff. You defeated Commander of Lord Drone. There are 1 members of the thing remaining, but that again isn't our quest. How are we supposed to get? I don't know how we. Maybe that's just something we can't get to. I don't know. I don't know how to get to it. Oh well. We got Toxablobbies to kill. And Diggles with their eggs. Yummy, yummy Diggle eggs. Ooh, and yummy, yummy cheese. And yummy, yummy adventuring gloves. I mean, bolts. They're nice. Ooh, there we go. That's a better build. A girdle, in fact. Sucking the gut. Alright, what our girdle 1-in-1 with R003. is just a 1 and 1. So, flat upgrade. No problem. We'll take it. And we're getting lots of goodies here that we don't want to necessarily lose track of. Thought we had a cool cheese too, but oh, we don't want to lose this. That's still haven't gotten our cheese grater though. These are handheld weapons, so they're kind of. I don't know that I've ever really used them, but I won't try to represent something I'm not. But you know, along with softballs and grenades and stuff, softballs are the base, so they're super cheap. This doesn't return to you after you throw it. Dwarves never could master boomerang crafting. But they do some damage, probably a little more than the softballs. And in terms of trying to draw aggro at range, oh, is it? No, it's just water. Dart, okay. Grungier, I don't think those are super valuable. Why are you guys such cowards? I'd say we're doing all right on the damage. Ooh, what's up here? And I know we kind of okay. So this should be 100 XP now. Yep, there we go. So it is level based. A squatting monkey. I don't know. I'm sure it is a reference to something. Wow, look at we broke an urn. So we're doing piercing, asphyxiative. I don't know what the bonus +8 is there. I like it, but I don't I don't know if maybe that's the +8 area around. Maybe. I mean, we're doing that without any kind of special attack. That's just happening. I'm not doing anything. I don't know. Gladiator sandals. I think we've gotten a couple of those now. Take a look in a bit here. Just kind of. We've reached a bit of a point where we don't have to slow down for every little bit and thing, and that helps in games like these. You know, again, we can lose it all and have to repeat, and certainly, in future installments, that's something we want. Now, here we got a little tablet. The text contains especially lengthy tangential descriptions of the dishes which appear at the feasts of nobility. You are unable to extract any useful information, but we can extract a little bit of information here. Walscots, the blue flames billow and roll in the chilly little nook. Okay. Walscots, the flames billow and roll in their hot little cranny. What do you think that could indicate? Basically, which I don't remember to do it this time. Which resistance temp buff you want to get? I don't think they either matter. But if you just walk in, now we've got empowerment for 90 turns. So, just a little bit more we can already do when we're already overpowered. Wand of the Laser, I bet that's worth something. We don't worry much about wands, but we know they're cash in our pocket when they come our way. So, in our fittingly Han Solo, I've been all over the galaxy and I've never seen anything that blah 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 blah. Uh-oh. All right, here we go again. Wizard's keys. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Back on over. Get this up. We've got a cheese. Got a bunch of eggs. Any cool cheeses? Looking for cool cheeses. I don't see any. Looking for skulls. All right, I'm gonna click here, not offer too much commentary. You guys can watch. If you see me, that I made any mistakes, let me know along the way. But basically, just gonna toss the junk and then add to this pile while I take a couple of sips off my drink here. So here we go. Okay, yeah, that was a little overhyped, I guess. Sorry about that. Um, too much there that I don't think is worth selling at all. Um, the Gladiator sandals, pretty basic, and they may not be worth much at all, but they are an improvement over like the flippy floppies. And early on would have been great for us because they offer nimbleness, and we're definitely boosting that as we go. Um, they're just not where we're at with our leather boots. So take those. The weapons and all that, a little bit of a crapshoot. I know some of these will likely not be worth much at all, but well, like the gnarled club, that can go in. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful the wand of laser is pretty formidable. That's gonna go in here, and then we're gonna drop makeshift bombs. Sound good. Bolt classic. We may actually want to stock those in. We got 19 of them. That's pretty good. Um, and cruelly crafted steel bolt. Those seem like later games, so we'll drop. Um, but here, like the poison ampule bolts. Yeah, we can use those up. All of these, in fact, but I think I'd rather have stocked. And since um, those are kind of an AoE effect, and the fire is as well, let's do these pure, 29 pure damage bolts. Is a nice little bump to what we'd had. Now, this is something I haven't done in the past, but I think I'm going to do it here. We want to keep our ingot press, and I think I want to keep the tinker parts just in case I need to have those on me for the trap. All the various tinker benefits for perception and trap sense and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to leave those two just to free up a few more spots. I don't think I need them. I don't think they. If I look now, get over here. This is still our cheese, and we still don't have this one. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Back to good again. No fuss, no muss, and back into the world. All right, so here's our room. I would think there's some traps around here somewhere. Maybe not, though. I guess the sticks take care of that for us. So, we'll keep. Oh, if I can hit the thing, we'll keep going. Left to right, up to down is how to get a food vending machine. I think we proved, and I want food or the option. If I come across, or if you guys know, feel free to comment. If there's a way to make the handheld weapons, the softballs, that's good. Now this is definitely good. I don't know which kind of omelet that is, but if it's a deep, that's $450 priced food. Um, we got enough stuff that we can recap the difference and still get the good sort. So I'm going to go ahead and buy the grilled cheese, and I'll buy the steak, and I'll buy this cheese. And I think that's all that I need. I don't want to pay for prepared omelets. I actually want to make those myself. And again, these cheeses, they'll still be there. If we ever run low, we can, but we're going to grate them and kind of um, make them go, extend their reach a little bit. It's kind of like Hambbage. You may have had a ham dinner or something, but you throw some of that ham in with the cabbage and slow cook it up. It can extend to a lot more meals. So, and yeah, I'm gonna be talking up the cabbage, man. After jerks said cabbage smell is the key to asphyxiation damage. Show them, won't we? There's some more chevre log cheese. Infernal potion. Yeah, I don't know why sometimes you can see the write up on the things. Maybe it's just that the potions don't have them. I don't know. Not too worried about it. Again, they're potions. They're wizardy stuff. We don't care. If it's not got a sword and some, 33. All right. Why not? Let's just juice the sword up here before we hit them. Oh, did that take you down to 3? You might want to run away, but sorry. Trap. Brew of some kind. And an oddly empty room back there. Weird. Okay. Did we pull this lever? Yeah, I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, it's stuck because we already pulled it. Cool. Yeah, again, I want one of those swords from level 1, and before we go on, we'll probably go back to get one of them, depending on how much we have. We may, at this point, we may hold out for the 20. But we're not feeling like we can't go forward on level 2 with what we've currently got. Rocking. The bonus that we're getting, this area of effect damage, is so good. It's just turning that little sword into massive power. And that was as an example of this, what I thought was asphyxiative damage. Cloud. Taking out and softening up the monsters as they went. This may be, again, reflective of how sneaky we are. We're walking right up to these guys, and they're not even... Kill the eyebrowed one. Well, you're just jealous because you don't have any eyebrows, you zombie. It's too bad they can't preserve. I think actually hair does preserve pretty well on mummies. So yeah, we don't need additional lutefisk cubes. All right, this is I believe we want to read the book here. Dwarven Express Post. All right. Let's clear the room below. We're going to come back to that. And as you can see, there's lots of ways up. Green arrows up, brown arrows down, right? Pretty straightforward icon item. Maple shield, what? Oh, can I do that with my... Do I still have my Canada hat, or did I sell it? Am I wearing it? Oh, I think I can... Yeah, I think this is like the Canada... I think there's like a deal for being all Canadian with the shield and hat. I don't know if it does anything directly to us, but sounds of machinery. Oh, I missed my chance. Yeah. Okay, charge that back up though. And we'll set that, and then we'll do this. Because why not use your special attacks? Keep rolling down. What does it matter, Casper? Scaredy ghost. Okay. So yeah, inventory. I think I may forget. Most of the nourishing sap has been drained. The little that remains abuses this wooden shield with surprising strength. So I think there's some. I think there was an advancement. I don't know that it gives you any particular boost, but as you can see, if you're fighting cold particular monsters, definitely go with the full Canada. But the shield and hat, I think, are a combo to get you a Canada achievement, neighbors to the north or something. All right. So what is Dwarven Express Post? You click it, you get 3 chests of evil, and you get a bunch of diggles that just kill themselves running into us because we're so powerful. Oh, again, I just keep wasting my special attack chances, but. Alright. Chase down a bunch of diggles. We've almost got another level. Just tooling around here, which is great. So, now we have 3 chests. Any one of these 3 can do one of 2 things. It can either give you items, or it can unleash pretty beefy monsters, and you won't know, and they'll be right on top of you. So, monster. Now, I just want to make sure he's clear. Let's do the old poison. That didn't do much. Let's crit him. That definitely kicked him back a little bit. It also hurt us. Now let's shoot him. Ooh, he's quick, but that should take care of him. All right, so took down a pretty beefy monster there. Now, before we just go into the next one, because that he may not be the toughest monster that it offers up to us. We got a door over here too. Well, let's go. While we're regaining hearts, let's go see what we got up here. We should be able to mostly recover. I guess we lost a couple hearts, so probably a push, but we're keep clearing, and we'll just wander here a bit. Well, we do have a portal. I don't know if we can get on the portal with the box here. We're close enough. Let's see. I hope at least one of these is an item. There you go. Wikpion, the War Master of Penguins, is in your bag. Ooh, it's an axe, so we don't want it, but that looks menacing and cool. It's a long-looking axe. Probably pretty good as an early level 2 weapon. Not bad. Hopefully it's worth a lot. So, when I was going to say, a little secret Hambbage fun fact. My Back when you could go and play trivia at restaurants or bars and things out in public and actually sit indoors at restaurants. Wow, he's elusive. Maskwiknal, the Knives of Shibboleth, collapses in a pot. And again, some of these names and things just flash by out there. They don't mean anything. They're completely random. And this last little flashing bit, in case you've seen it and aren't clear, that's just the extra lutefisk cube, which, as I recall, if you try to sell any duplicates of those, you get a response from Brax. It's like, I ain't touching that thing. He doesn't want them, and then you just kind of get stuck with them. It's it's a little bit of a temptation to then try to throw it in your into itself, and you don't want to do that. Bad news. Ooh, now this I'm actually gonna pull here and put down here. Kind of reminder for later. Um, ooh, bolts. I think with Tinker I know we get traps and crossbows and things like that, but I think you also get the opportunity to craft bolts. Again, we're not worried about gathering up so many ingredients, so we'll just tend to these guys. Yeah, let's hit them while we can. Nope. Okay. That was fun. 2. All right, we'll give you a chance. Hit me one more time. Oh, did I get you just with one shot? Just wrecked. Cube of flesh, nasty. Let's read the description here. It is gross, but at least it stacks nicely. It's a cube of flesh worth 4 hearts. As far as I know, you can't craft anything out of that. There's entirely different ways to play through this game content, and your particular preferred play style may totally need that. I know there's like ways to have have demons associated to it. We're definitely going to want our cheesy omelet. And 36, I think it sits in that spot. We'll pull these back. Again, we're still looking for an opportunity to cook. These go here. Keep all that. Well, that stuff's still good to sell. And, we might as well dump a few of these garbage items while we've got our inventory open. The club is worth nothing. The sewer brew, the hefty stick, the rusty sword. Get rid of all those. Oh, and the Pilsner. That's bad too. All right. So we've continued to shuffle our inventory a little bit. We know we have to get back to where were we again? Is it all the way back over to? No, we cleared all this. I was going to say we have to get back over to finish the Dwarven Express Post evil chests, but I think we did that right out of the gate. And 18, we kind of just roll up the damage for early. That's pretty good. Late, that's nothing, but when you're just getting started up, it's nice to be able to wield a bit of damage in a row. So again, if you can get 3 for 1, do it. If you can then juice up some poison, and then just in blocking their shots, you like blast them across the room. Oh man. Don't get so crazy you forget about the trap. Yeah, I know there's we didn't it takes so long to kind of get in it, and I was reading a lot on some of the stuff that we wanted to do that I didn't want to overlook the reading about the stuff that was going to be relevant to our playthrough. But there's so many comical and crazy options on how to set up and build your character, and I don't use all of them. Nobody, somebody probably has. Once you get good enough at any game, it's fun to mix it up. But I know there's, like a vegetarian, you can't eat any kind of meat type stuff, or a vegan, so you can't even eat the eggs or any of that. Your food is totally limited. So, um, do you pair that with like vampirism? And I don't know if that even works. I don't know, but there's so many different little angles and ways to go. There's there's like a tourist. Oh, hey, what's up, Brax? What do you got on this level for us? This is a kind of a Makahito. It's gonna be how I pronounce that. Forged in the maw of a volcano, this sword is edged with obsidian prismatic blades. Sounds pretty cool, but we're hoping to do a little better. The flashy staff of Godwin, 60 grand. Again, we don't particularly care. Iron breastplate, we don't want full metal armor anyway. And yeah, we don't need the rings. But I don't know. I guess let's just sell what we got. Garbage. Iron ring. What is this? Pretty much garbage. Rough iron axe. Not bad. $100. Diggle eggs. We want those. Something ingredient-y. Something potion-y. Yes. Trappy. Yes. Ingredient-y. You get the idea. I'm gonna sip on my drink. Stacked up traps, really good. We're gonna keep that cheese. I tried to slow down a little bit there. I know I want to click through and do this really quick, but for those of you guys watching, let me know if you prefer to be able to really look at the prices if I hold and show those a little bit. I think like Minecraft, I think we're gonna hang on to the maple leaf as just kind of a souvenir. I don't know. It's kind of silly. Early like this, it probably the best time to sell it because that's a lot of money, and I've already gotten the advancement. Right, it's not going to get any bigger. 14, 15, 14. It's 11. That's here, and 10. Regular cheese. Meat. Arrow. And we're going to keep this on us. Oh, more arrows. If I can manage not to sell it as I do all this. And eventually we may actually roll some other armor and stuff along with us on our adventures too. And, if you didn't already catch why, that's no big secret, but it'll be clear here soon enough. I don't know if yeah, okay, there we go. It's just there we go. There's 1,000. Is on 619 spiky mace. That's awesome. I'm trying to look at the map and sell these and like not accidentally sell something awesome that I've overlooked. Where am? Oh, I'm down there. Okay. So I don't see any steps around here. It would be nice if we were close to being able to pop back up. What? Let's see. Only 50 on that axe. I mean, we got pretty lucky there on those top couple things. We got 1,000 and a 600. Um, you know, every little bit helps. We may have another stack's worth of inventory ready to go. And, ooh, that's good. Infernal Potion. Almost 100. We're getting towards 19. That doesn't help us as much. You know, oh, these are handheld too. So we should maybe hang on to those. Like I said, oh man, that's only 61. We might have worn those for a while. Oh, that's pretty good though. 150 just for an unnamed helm. All right, we're into the 19s. 8. Some of these things that I think of as being pretty good really aren't, are they? The Baron's hat is nice though. There was some advancement in aligning those two as well, or that with some kind of a jacket or something to be, you know, like the well dressed or something like that. Well, again, it's cool, you know. Fortunately, a lot of those I've already kind of done through, and I'm a little wondering what that does. I don't think even if Steam pops, one, I don't know that I'm set up to show it, that it would pop into the recording. And two, I don't think it like names my account or anything like that when it does. But I haven't set up any extra fancy Hambbage Steam account or anything like that to you know, just have a clean run of this game or anything. Obviously, I've got my own saves in it, just like Minecraft. I'm not making cash off this, so I'm not gonna dump a bunch in to have it all clean. But I'm pretty confident it won't show anything. If I do get alerts, I'll let you guys know, and we can kind of run through them from there. So, all right, well, that was a good quick loot. We don't need to close our inventory. We just need to click the keys, and each time I wonder if I've actually done it or not. Okay. Hand weapons. That can go there. Next load. How much more stuff do we have? Hopefully a lot. Oh. Traps. Alright. Come on. Wand. Iron. Not a good shield. Hachimaki is not bad though. We still got our original one of those. Not as good as 2 royal mushrooms though. Or a ruby. And then stacked up traps are can be pretty good sources of cash. So there we go. We're at 22,517. So we can go back up and get the I think the better of the 2 swords. And at least for the moment, that's probably about all we need, because this one is now, so whatever that it blasts away everything in front of you. However, it picked up that attribute, whatever that is, and I think that's this +8. You know, kind of like a the blocks around, you know, around Minecraft. You got a 3x3 cube of 9 around the one that you're standing on. Well, it's the same if you hit, and then it blasts an area around. That may be the +8. I don't know. Totally new effect to me that I'm not familiar with. But certainly seems to be be holding up okay for us against the current enemies. I don't know why that... He made me get a fingernail. Or a fingernail. A hangnail. Okay. Easy there, Blobby. Yeah, it was burning. I don't know if that was a trap that he triggered or something. I was thinking, I was like, oh, that's like the Monster Zoo. It's just a body, and we waited so long to walk through those that then did nothing. I'm like, okay, whatever. Ooh, what's coming? Finish you with a... Nope. Not finish you with a fancy attack. Cranky crossbow. That's better than what we bought. Trap. All right. Wound down to the corner here. Let's go ahead and switch this. We'll read about the... Oh, okay, read about this one. Those across you while you wield this piece of hardware will wish you didn't have a crossbow. Well, probably. Cranky crossbow. The patented Mr. Cranky trademark crossbow reloading crank system means that even the most languorous aristocrat can reload this heavy steel crossbow with ease. And it's a 3-star with 6 piercing damage. So, very good there. And this one only had 3. So, what do you know? We're moving up in the archery range. And we are improving our ammo supply. Let's since we're here, just hop in, pick up the extra cash. Again, not that these are good. This is garbage stuff. Normally lutefisk it, but we're here. We're far from any access back up to level 1, right in the vicinity, so may as well empty out the inventory. And let's just get rid of that too. Real quick, how are we doing? 127. You may be able to... I like the ingot press, but I really want the kind of robotastic cheese grater thing. We want to start making omelets. What's going on here? It's like when I counter, it causes the explosion, and the explosion sets off all the traps around, which is good. It means I'm not going to hit them or get damaged, but it means I can't get the XP from them. And I'm kind of built to be able to deal with those. Okay, well, Sir Veggie, linen shirt, and we started with those. They're not too sneakiness in effect. Sneaking up on ghosts, blowing stuff up, getting XP from lockpicking, drinking from the fire hose. Another UHF or VHF Weird Al Yankovic movie reference. That time with Michael Richards, the actor that portrayed Kramer on Seinfeld, being a janitor at a nearly abandoned TV station, or nearly bankrupt, right? It's the typical save the whatever business storyline, and the bad evil owners or people that are threatening to take over are anti-fun in the extreme, and the fun people will I know it more from like Ski School, some of the skiing type movies that do save the mountain from the bad evil new owners or corporate thing, and that's been a theme since the 80s. And, it's kind of entertaining all ways around, but it's familiar cliched storyline while drinking from the fire hose. Just these little skits as they're rebooting this little TV channel, and they don't explain any of them. They're just like, oh, and here's our new little new weekly lineup or whatever. And it's like, today we teach we give Billy the opportunity to drink out of a fire hose or something. He's little kid riding a park like hobby horse thing that's on the big spring. It just opens the fire hose right into his face. Pretty funny movie back in the day. Um, also has the Badgers. We don't need no stinking Badgers. Which I don't know if I don't know if that's referenced in this game. Oh, we completed a quest. We got some eyeglasses. Probably not something that we're gonna need. Let's try this. Ooh. We gotta go all the way back over there. We just did all that. Come on. Taking out my frustration on this mummy. Oh, saw it too late. Oh, and I couldn't see what that was. It's just a bat. An extra tough bat. He did a little damage. I'll give him that. Oh, it is so far back around to get. What is all? Are you kidding me? Did I do that from like a blast where I pushed that over to block? I want to go buy my swords. Seriously, to get a mushroom? I did all that to get back around to a mushroom. Mm-hmm. We are going to try to finish this level first, and then when we're done, go shopping, get everything we need. We never had to use the Mellow Shrine either. So far, maybe that's still quests to come. We may still get another inconsequentia statue. Okay, got a little cut through there. Go over here. Yay. Oh, I didn't even show you my now built-in advantage. Oh well. Arrow trap. Fireball trap. Yeah, we're so close to done. We might as well just do our business here. Again, these blasts are just out of control. I love them. They're doing great, but they're so unpredictable that they're. I guess I wish I would like a little bit more control of when and how I get to use it. Okay, this is gonna be great. This is our stair up. Well, come on in, man. The War Master of Radishes, the Agrar Agordian, For a wizard who wants a gelatinous cube but is too squeamish to actually boil an entire horse. What? That is awesome. I love, it's so silly, right? Like, the meanings are only as deep as you care to make them. Now, this can be, this is another, like the Dwarven Express post. This could be a monster. Otherwise, good. Oh, and we'll kill him first and then read his description. Maybe. Oh, come on. That's what I want. Right. You not gonna let me read about the whatever they are, iBots or something? Lobster man fungus, easily mistaken for true lobster man. The lobster man fungus is the foundation of the great market economy and shoddy culinary substitutes. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yep. Poison or illness or something. Whatever. All right. Oh, we got something up here. What did we miss? Potion of replenishment. All right. So, we got that whole upper court. Well, we'll have to work our way back over there before we finish level 2. But here we are back at level 1. We are here. I think we want to get up to this one, right? And wasn't this? Yeah, look at that, right? Maybe I'm doing this all wrong. Maybe we want to get back over to that one. I can't remember. Do you have a blue sword? Oh wait, no, we want the $20,000 one, which is over on the big. How do we get there? We want the katana, right? I should check. Let's just see what before we run all the way across the map. So 8-3, 2 hyperbeing, that's the cold, and 2 protection from cold. It's got I'm assuming that's like 8 out of 10. No, it's like 9 out of 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8 out of 10 stars. So 13 damage categories and 2 protection and 14 grand, which it looks like will probably be about 11 grand shy of once we get done here. We can still, just in passing. It's kind of like clearing rats out now. We have to go through levers, man. Okay. Backs. I'm here for the katana. So this one has 15 just in the 2 damage types, which is okay, and then the increased critical, I think. I always forget, was it enemy dodge reduction. So well worth it. So now we're going to buy. We're going to equip. We'll keep that, certainly for the time being, I think. But we just got pretty beefy. Now I want to keep this one kind of rocking as the blast primary, at least until I get my dual wield up. Let's sell all this stuff. I don't even know when we got that. We could have, I don't think we would have, but had a little extra. Sell all that. The shirt, not the cheese, potion. And again, I know I'm shortchanging the Lutefisk god. Don't tell him. He'll get over it eventually. I wanted to look at these spectacles, though. they have one extra visibility. Again, they're not as cool as our Canadian toque by any means. But they crits. Yeah, no, they're pretty much garbage. I don't know. They're not garbage, but there's some kind of other um, glasses or goggles or something that we can find later that are particularly helpful when it comes to traps and perception and clearing and all that kind of stuff. And eventually, like this ring, it's kind of alluding to that. We'll kind of build up an old set of gear that we can flip in to be our kind of burglar set, where in much later levels, those traps don't get any less awesome, and we need to kind of deal with them as they crop up. So again, over by Canada, let's drop our other shield here. We're going to carry these. We're going to put these bolts. We didn't even look at them, but they're acid bottle bolts. And you may be wondering, like, are there any that are more more damage inflicting, or that we have more of individually? Once we get a bunch, if we're low on something here, we'll load up the whole inventory. We'll clear it and load up the whole bunch, see what we have the most of, what's the most damaging and all that kind of stuff, and just reevaluate as we go. For the moment, though, we're pretty good. I have a feeling we are knocking right up against. Oh, it's an hour and 41, so not too bad. But I think that's where we're going to call it. Great little breaking point. We got a little bit left to mop up on 2, but we did most of that level in just a single episode now, as opposed to multiple episodes running around as we're explaining stuff. And that, depending on how we're leveled and how big the zoos are and everything, we should be able to play through pretty quick when we're not talking about it, and when you're not in that first level trying to recover hearts and stuff by wandering and kind of exploring as we go. So great little bit there. Let's escape out of all this. I don't like that you have to close all the windows to save or adjust settings. It's kind of silly. But again, old game, cheap. You can check it on Steam. I think I got it for just a couple bucks or whatever it was at the time, and there's no special sale. I just discovered it, so I'm sure demand is down, but I like it. It's fun. Certainly fits the bill for just something where you're going to go hack and slash a little bit in a very low res top down roguelike deal, but open up treasure chest, find loot, improve, all that kind of stuff. It's good plan. So we're going to save and quit. And with that, I'm going to thank you all very fondly for your viewership and tuning in for this latest episode of Dungeons of Dredmor. I think this is 3. And as I said, I'm kind of recording one session. I think I've got one more at least in me today. And we'll string these out as I load them. I'll just schedule them out day after day. I'm not going to try to put up multiples of these. Kind of give people that may want a little bit of a chance to catch up. At least I didn't run another 3 or 4 episodes of Minecraft to put people further behind. So I'll slow those down a little bit by occasionally having a chance. And I'm not gonna if I play Minecraft tomorrow, I'm gonna immediately load up whatever I've got there. Or as sometimes if I played through the day, I'll schedule them out through a night. But I won't necessarily sit on Minecraft just because I've got days of Dredmor queued up. So hope that all makes sense, and I hope you guys are enjoying. Leave me a like or a comment if this is good content. If there are other games that are out there that you're like similar, give me a reason why. I'm not, I know like lots of people like to play Rocket League or whatever it may be. I get it. There's games out there. I'm pretty familiar with a lot of them, but if there's games along the line that you think have a big parallel, what you're seeing in my play style that you think I may respond well to, definitely leave a recommendation or comment. I can't promise it's going to be anytime soon. I'm not looking to just go and pile on. One of the big attributes I really like about the games that I do like is their replayability and how much perceived value I see in them by being able to go back time and again, or years after years of a break, and come back and still get enjoyment. It's not just playing through the same story. So keep that in mind. But come on back, tell the word, spread the word, tell your friends. I'm going to take a break. You guys are going to have to. Well, you don't have to, but it'll be at least a day before the next of these videos pops if you're watching them as they do. So take a break, get outside, enjoy the world we've got around us, and come on back and see us. See us when you do. Until then, take care of yourselves and take care of somebody else if you can, if they need it. And again, this kind of bookends an earlier Minecraft episode where I said thanks to mom. It's still Mother's Day. I got a chance to talk to my mom, and I hope you guys have had fun with yours. Um, so please do, tell your mom how special she is, and how grateful you are for all our moms do for us. Anyway, take care. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.